Welcome to Go Mustangs Sports. I'm Dave McHugh, now with another player profile, this time from the women's soccer program. I'm joined by freshman Jordan Porretto. And first and foremost, welcome to Stevenson. Give everybody just a sense of kind of where you came from, because this actually is not your first stop.
Yeah, I'm a transfer from St. Francis University in Pennsylvania, and I just played lacrosse there.
So interesting. You go to St. Francis, you're playing lacrosse. So what was the decision on changing and coming here to Stevenson?
The school was really small for me, and also I missed playing soccer a lot, and so I contacted Graham to come back and play.
Very cool. Now, are you planning to play both soccer and lacrosse while here?
Yeah, I'm really lucky I get to play both here.
Yeah, absolutely. A two-sport athlete. We always like that. Obviously, the difference between D1 and D3, was the attraction because it was D1 and D3, or does that not matter?
It really doesn't matter to me at all, so I'm happy here right now.
Very cool. Now, tell everybody what your major is.
I'm a criminal justice major.
And, of course, you have a few years before you really have to get out into the workforce, as it were. But with that criminal justice major, do you have ideas on what you want to do?
Possibly corrections is where I'm hoping to go. So.
Okay. Have you had a chance to really dive into that yet and make sure that fits?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Probably junior, senior year. It'll
Sure.
be more in the field. So.
Something I love to throw at people a little bit when you're not playing soccer or lacrosse in this case, and you're not, hitting the books and making sure you get your grades. What is something of interest that you enjoy doing?
I love watching movies all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a big movie junkie, and if I'm not studying or playing, I'm in my room watching movies.
I was going to say movie night at Jordan's.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, very
in
good.
my dorm.
Popcorn and everything. We'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Freshman here on the team this year, playing for the first time at collegiate level. It's got to be a thrill to be able to play both sports, as you said. Obviously, we'll learn more about that when we get to lacrosse season. But against Lycoming, got your first career goal in college. That had to feel good. How's it feel to be out on the pitch?
It feels great finally getting some stats. Graham always makes fun of me that I'm ripping shots in practice every day and can't get them on games, but finally got one. So.
Yeah, and what's it like on the team? The team's had a really tough schedule, one of the tougher ones in the area. You do have 4 losses, but they've been, if you forgive the term, quality losses. The Lycoming game was an absolute blowout.
Oh, yeah.
So how does the team feel right now as they start to hit the toughest part of the conference schedule?
I think we're ready to go. I mean, we had a really tough preseason schedule, so going into conference, we're pumped and ready to challenge any team that's there. So
had a lot of injuries on this team, so people have had to step up in new roles. People have had to shift around. How's the team adjusted? Do you think there's still adjustment taking place?
Yeah, but I think everyone's pretty comfortable playing wherever they're put on the field, and everyone's really stepped up to where they need to be.
Let everybody know what your actual position is on the field.
Defensive center mid.
So defensive center mid,
Yeah.
for anybody who's curious. But you take a lot of shots, so you're pushing up the field quite a bit.
Yeah, me and Ali Jack both play there, and we're both pushing up the field most of the time.
Defense has been the key for this team. Even in the losses, it's been 1-goal games. You guys have not been out of touch at all. You have a freshman goalie behind you, and Annie McCoach, and certainly others. Mm-hmm. The defense, though, seems to be the gem of this team. What's been the secret?
Honestly, Emily and Shannon are just so solid back there. They work awesome together, and they've been saving our butts a couple times. But, yeah, they're just great. Our defense is all around solid, our outside backs, and that's really the start of how we move the ball. So.
At this point in time, conference schedule is obviously the most important. You want to position yourself as best as possible. I know you're kind of new to the conference, but I'm sure you've heard of the Messiahs and the others of the world. How do you see the team positioning itself? How do you think you're going to set up as we go forward and get closer to conference tournament action?
I mean, I think we're honestly ready. There's not too much that we should change because we've just been competing against some of the best teams already, and changing anything at this point would be a little weird, I guess, but I just think we're ready. I mean, I'm pumped to play Messiah, pumped to just play the good teams out there. So. And
how important has the home games been? You guys have had a nice mix of home and away. You've played the tough teams at home. You played them on the road as well. How's the home atmosphere helped?
It's great. I love seeing all the fans and my friends out there and stuff, and I think we're all just getting so pumped when we play at home, and it feels good.
Very good. First goal for her against Lycoming, Jordan Porretto, freshman on the team. Good luck the rest of the season, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm Dave McHugh, and this has been Go Mustang Sports.